Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby, when I say I'm starting to get irritated, I'm starting to get irritated. It was just the way the messages is going, y'all. But I don't want no smoke, so here I am. Anywho, the message that I heard from God is there is someone, you have someone that is an ex that is kind of like in limbo about you. And I feel like you are in limbo about them as well. But it's almost like, I would just say it. It seems like it's like one person is like, I'm not gonna call until they pull up, and the other person is like, I'm not gonna pull up till they call. So y'all never gonna see each other again. Y'all. You might as well wrap that up. 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 You might as well. You gotta access the situation, or you can wrap it up. If you really love that person, you gonna go ahead and fold for them. And you know what I'm saying? Who is taking a bigger risk? I'm gonna be real. Hey, a phone call is not a big risk. Pulling up on somebody and not knowing what's going on over there, that's a big risk. I'm not finna take that big risk if somebody tries to take my life. You got me all the way twisted. I'm not finna pull up on you. I'm not pulling up over there. Unless I'm pulling up deep, okay? And then, if I pull up and I pull up deep, it's gonna look like we pulling up with some frauds. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stay at home. Now, Carl, that's a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? With Carl, the only thing that you risk really is that person being childish, petty, and a big kid instead of an adult, and putting you on speaker so that 15 other people can hear your conversation instead of it just being you and them. Or better yet, them having a conversation with you, allegedly, while taking advice from somebody else on the sideline instead of paying attention to you and y'all's conversation and giving them their, like, I just feel like, I get it that we need advice, but after a certain age, you should be able to go ahead and get through it on your own. And you know what I'm saying? Who are you taking advice from? Because if you are taking advice from somebody that you are sleeping with, get off my phone and don't call me again. She is not going to give you any kind of accurate advice when it comes to us and our relationship. Because in reality, she don't want to see you with me. And that's just the truth of the matter. All the advice that she has given you thus far has been terrible. It has went poorly, PISS, all caps, poorly wrong. Why are you still listening to her? Just because she handled things in the bedroom don't mean she finna handle things with a relationship, obviously. Because if she was, she would be in a relationship with her own man instead of sleeping with somebody else's and trying to tell them what they need to do to fix their relationship. I got the advice for you. If she would disappear and find her own man, the relationship probably will be fixed by now. 333. I feel like this man is dragging his feet to get back to his wife, or to get his wife back because he occupied with somebody else. And if she wasn't in his face, he would be at home with his wife. If she wasn't in his face, he would be calling his wife. If she wasn't in his face, he would be concerned about where his wife is at. But he could care less because she in his face. And she's sitting up here like, well, what can I do to help you get her back? And what can I do? And, oh, I think you should have her back. Get out his face. That's the message. That's the message. I ain't even got to get the scripture. That's the message right there. Anyways, the scripture. Baby, the scripture comes from Psalm 68:2. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melteth before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. God said this woman is not finna fool him into thinking that she really trying to fix the relationship. If you floozy, if you don't get away from that man and let him concern himself with his wife, bro, get out his face, and then it will be fixed. Get out his face. Get out his face. And leave him alone if you want him to be with his wife so bad. And you want them back together so bad. And you miss seeing them together so bad. If you would just get out his face and stop trying to sleep with him, maybe, just maybe, he could get his wife back. But he's too busy trying to sleep with you. He's so busy trying to sleep with you and so busy trying to make you happy that he can't even concern himself with his wife. He haven't even had time to call his wife. He haven't even thought to check on her, see if she all right, see what's going on with this, that, and the third. Baby, it could be a situation with a wife that all of, like, you know what I'm saying, everything that fell apart. Since he didn't left, he don't know. He don't care because he got a floozy in his face and is lying, talking about he's so worried about his wife, but in reality, he not, bruh. Lies, fake, phony, fraud. Please. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this kind of type of situation right here, you think I'm finna pull up on you and you sitting, you got somebody sitting in your face, bro? Do you know how angry I would be? Especially after how you did me. Do you know how angry I would be? Like I said, if I pull up, I would have to pull up deep. And then 9 out of 10, I'm going to be ready to fight. And it's going to be like, no, I'm staying home. Either you call me or it's over, bro. And that's just what it is. And you better not say nothing to me when I'm out either. Leave me alone. Period. Period. May have to start walking around with a camera on my person, because next time you going to jail, bro. That way. Dang. Just childish and petty. If you don't call me, I am not yours. That way. If you do not call me, if you do not put forth effort, baby, if you don't put forth no effort to call me, text me, try to get back in touch with me, and try to make up with me, you can go ahead and hang it up. I'm not finna just pull up over there, because I know if I pull up over there, I'm gonna be mad. I don't even know it, baby, piece to piece, but I'm gonna be ready to steal off on people for no reason, because I know I got jumped, bruh, and I feel some kind of way. So why do you think I'm finna pull up on you, stupid? That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share. 711 information, bro. That's dumb. Why would I do that? Even if it's she can put it, like, why would we do that, bro? Unless it's gonna be action. And 9 out of 10, that was how I would feel. I would feel some kind of, I already know I would feel some kind of way. I would feel some kind of way. And since it's what's good for the goose is good for the gander, you running up on me, messing up my little day. Why would I do that? Is stupid. Just the other stupidity. And this is why, you know what I'm saying, this type of situation right here, this is why I feel like you really want to see me 6 feet under, bro. Because why in the world haven't you called me? Not even to check on me. Not even to make sure I'm okay. Not even to see how I'm doing. Not even to hear my voice. I am not going to pull up on you. And I don't know why this man keep praying to God that I would do so. It make me feel like you praying to God that you're going to have the opportunity to take my life, bro. Because you haven't called me. You haven't texted me. You haven't put forth no effort to send me flowers or nothing. Sorry, nothing. I am not pulling up on you. I will not. And this is me direct speaking to my, like, I will not. It's me. Like, if this is for me, I ain't coming over there. Unless you call me, period. Like, I'm telling you, I am not gonna fold on that. Because the last time I had any, baby, it was all like, no, I am not pulling up on you. You gonna have to call me. And even if it was a situation where you was to try to say that it wasn't you, bruh, why haven't you called me? What you mean I need to pull up on you? What you mean? I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about this. It is safer and like easier to call somebody than it is to pull up at somebody's house. Bruh, and I get it, phones work 2 ways, but like I said, like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to my, like, the fact that he just dry all that, like, no. Baby. I'm just really gonna need God to deal with this here, because I'm gonna need this man to find all the nerve and the audacity to leave me all the way alone, bro. All the nerve and the audacity. All the nerve and the audacity. All the nerve and the audacity. I am going to be married to somebody that is going to treat me the way that I deserve to be treated. And what I don't deserve is a man that is sleeping around with my enemies and laughing in my face. I'm good on that. I don't want no man that's going to pull up to my hangout spot and jump me with women that he's sleeping with behind my back. I don't want it. I'm good. So I wouldn't be pulling up unless I get an apology. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.